Welcome everyone. Today we are going to create a Brutalism poster design. BC3 here. I am a graphic designer and I design a poster every day on Instagram for 4+ years. What I like about Brutalism is its essence of challenging norms and embracing rawness. In today's video, I'm going to guide you through my creative process on how I design on some of my Brutalism poster designs. Also, I've included some PSD Source file in the description box below so you can follow along. Let's go!
BC3.
So I start first with the title so I can better visualize the layout on how I want it to be. There's no traditional grids here. Brutalism is all about asymmetrical balance. Next is placing images. All of the images inserted here are AI generated images. Before proceeding with the tutorial, you'll notice that the user interface of this software is different. That's because I'm using a different software called Art Studio Pro. It's very similar to a combination of Photoshop and Illustrator, as well as Affinity Designer and GIMP. Essentially, you can follow this tutorial if you have basic functions such as blend modes and adjustment layer. Apologies to Canva users. I plan to create a separate tutorial in another video specifically for Canva users. Next is placing typographic elements. Brutalist designs usually uses bold fonts, typically sans serif fonts that are attention grabbing. Traditional readability rules are often bent or broken. phase is placing design elements. Though it may seem just random elements placing all over the place, but it has its intended purpose. It creates depth and dimension. This can lead to complex visual arrangements and challenge traditional notions of negative space. The symbols or icons are chosen not just for aesthetics, but also for symbolic meaning, supporting the message and provoking emotional responses. Next phase is a significant move in this design, which is manipulating the overall image by changing the color and texture. I've been experimenting with Texture Labs technique using grain shaded texture maps. In this video, he teaches on how to create a gradient map adjustment layer that uses noise shading to blend the colors together instead of the normal gradient map, which is blending smoothly within each color. I highly recommend checking Texture Labs video and make sure to subscribe as he provides valuable insights when it comes to texture experiments. So here's how I did mine. I convert the image to black and white with a black and white adjustment layer. I then add noise using the reticulation filter, or I downloaded the texture from Texture Labs channel, or you can also use the texture from the PSD file I provided with this video. Links in the description. Next, I apply a levels adjustment layer. I adjusted it according to my satisfaction. Then I adjust the noise layers, opacity, and blend modes to blend it seamlessly. I use the blend mode hard light. Next is I use a posterized adjustment layer, setting its levels around maybe 3 to 5. Now the secret sauce, a gradient map adjustment layer with colors at 0%, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. In Brutalism, the color schemes are mostly limited. It uses monochrome like blacks, whites, and grays. And it also uses high impact hues such as bold reds and strong yellow colors. Last step is adding some more rawness within the design by adding grunge texture to the overall image. I also added some texture on the title to add some extra sauce. And there you have it.